Hey, it's Jay, and today we're taking a look at a party speaker from JYX. This is the T20-T. As you can see here, it comes with two wireless microphones. They do require batteries, 3.5 millimeter cable, and a remote. Now it has lights on the front, as you can see. And behind this handle here, there's some lights behind that. Here are your controls. You have a lot of different controls and options here. You got a little screen that also shows you what input you're on and your battery life. Now, I think the strength of this system is the fact that you have two wired microphone inputs. So coupling those with the wireless, you can run 4 microphones at one time. And it has mic priority. That's another thing I like. So that way when your music's playing, if you start talking on the microphone, it lowers down the output of the song. So that way you can hear who's on the mic. And then when you stop, it goes back to full strength volume on the song. I like that. So everything's lit up so you can see what's going on. I like that too. I don't like the braille buttons where you can't tell what's going on. You can with these. Now it has a rear port. It has a rated battery life of 12 hours. But realistically, if you're listening at medium to high volume with the lights on, you're going to get about 5 to 6. So let's back up the camera and see what this thing sounds like. I'm going to do a mic check also. Okay. So unlike the previous model I did from JYX, I think it was the T11-T, this one does have where you can adjust the microphone output level and the microphone echo level. So I've got the echo just set on a minimal amount. So let's do a little mic check here with the wireless mic. I'll step away from the camera. All right.
All right, so this is the wireless mic. Now, a lot of the times when you have a wireless mic on the system, you may have a little delay from when you're speaking or singing to when it reproduces through the speaker. This one doesn't really have any delay at all. If it is, it's so minimal it's hard to even tell. So the mic does work well. And like I said, you can adjust the mic volume and echo from the speaker itself. Now, I will say when you use the wired mics, I tried the wired mics on this, they have a little more treble to your sound, to your voice, than the wireless. The wireless has a little bit of a deeper sound, just so you know, but these wireless mics do work very well.
Okay, so now let's do a little sound demo. Okay, so I've dimmed the lights some so you can get more of an effect from the light modes, and I'll cycle through some of the light modes also. Now, from the remote, you can change the light modes. So we will start at 60% volume, and the knob on top for your volume is separate from your device. So I usually just turn the speaker itself up all the way and control it from my tablet. Here we go. I'll change light modes. Change them again. Another light mode. Let's go up to 80%. Change track. Different light mode.
I love the chase and the hunting. I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm running.
Max volume.
Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted. Stay humble. Now wake up. It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror and he is no friend to me. It's not working out, baby. It's the chemistry. It's time to break up. So I can make a
60%. Different light mode. Different light mode.
So here's an example of mic priority. As you can hear, I'm talking now, and it muted down the audio. Now when I quit talking, it'll put it back to full blast. So here we go.
So there you go. That's the T20-T. So I think, like I said, the strength of this thing is the fact that it has 4 possible microphones to be used. So if you're using this for a party, a little gathering, it would be a great option because you can actually have 4 people in on the singing instead of just 1 or 2, which most speakers will only offer. And the lights, it has cool light modes. I like the light modes. Pretty much every input you could think of. Now the bass is alright on this, but it doesn't have the strongest bass. So it is rear ported, so putting it up next to a wall does help it some. It doesn't have any EQs like the previous model. You could change EQs from the remote. This one you can't. So you can use a third-party EQ to change that if you'd like. But it has a clear enough sound. When you get up to max volume, it does get a little bit bright, but overall has a decent amount of output. It's not going to blow you away loud, but if you had 2 of these paired together for a little gathering, it would be pretty cool. Even one with 4 microphones would be a fun time for a lot of people. So there it is. That's the JYX T20-T. Check it out.